we are recording. This is a go.
Yay! Hurrah!
Hurrah! Hurrah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Welcome, children of the
Welcome
night.
back, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
What's up?
What up?
Willkommen, bienvenue. Welcome.
Should we introduce ourselves again?
Might be useful.
Yeah.
All right, I am Travis, the storyteller. And this is once again part 2 of The Dying Fields from Let the Streets Run Red.
Yes.
Me? Okay, cool. I'm Lolly. I'm playing Charlie the Malkavian.
I am Kayla Inferno. I am playing Sai, the Gorgon. I had to look. I have too many characters.
I am Andy Satan Chavez, and I am playing Feed, aka Fred. I'm the Nagaraja Hakata.
I'm also Akata.
Hakaka, yeah.
Chicago.
Hakaka.
I am Smitty the Grey, and I'll be playing Sunshine Stevens the Ravnos.
I'm Kelly. I'll be playing Remy. She's a Banu Hakim.
And I am John Cody Fasano. I'm playing Carl Roebuck II, the Toreador.
Aren't you just Junior?
No, he's the second.
That's Junior!
But there's a
Second.
No, Junior is not second.
Yes, it is!
It's two different things.
Well, junior is what they call themselves when they're kids, and then when they're adults and they want to sound more distinguished.
This is
they-
prestige.
Robert Downey
Second is
Jr.
prestige.
Robert
Junior-
Downey Jr.
He doesn't have
Okay,
prestige.
Never mind, you got me there.
He doesn't have prestige?
No.
Okay, anyways, let's go.
Robert
down to
Downey,
earth.
if you're listening to this,
He's
we're
awesome.
sorry.
He's
We're
down to
sorry.
earth. He
We
doesn't
love
need that
you.
shit. He's not the second.
You're awesome.
You're
Exactly.
amazing.
He's
He's
down to
amazing.
earth.
I
I'm
loved
not.
you in Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield. Great movie.
Yeah.
Kill me.
The Greatest Showman.
Was he in that?
No.
Well,
Just in general. he's
If
the
you're
greatest.
still listening to this after this, thank you so much.
It was
Yeah.
a joke.
And
We will play. We promise. We will play tonight.
And Kayla, you said that you wanted to recap the last session.
Oh, I can do that for us. So we started out meeting Prince Kevin Jackson. He brought us all in together to send us on a mission to Willerton, which is a small farming community of 665 people. But it has an amazing cemetery of 3,000 people. So it's a tourist destination of ghost hunters that come to ghost hunt, I guess. And now it has, and for the sites. Now it has a really nice hotel that is about 7 years old, that the community doesn't love, but they are okay with.
Or are we going there?
We were there.
No, why are we going there? To Willerton?
We haven't gotten there yet.
Well,
You're gonna tell us.
okay, go ahead.
Patience.
Yeah. Whatever.
So our mission from the Prince, Kevin Jackson, is to find the courier, Everett York, and he has a letter on his person. So if we can bring back the letter and Everett York, great. If we can only bring back one or the other, the letter is what is most important. So we had last spoken to him 4 nights ago and hasn't heard from him since. So Carl has transportation for us. Thank you, Carl.
of course.
Let me see what else.
And I took my RV.
Yes, there is a
And I was in charge of the
camera
music.
camera operator there that we have come to meet, Naziria. So we get to the hotel. We meet Naziria. She gives us rooms. We go back and talk to her for a little bit. There's not a mortician station for feed,
Mm-hmm.
but there is a little area at the cemetery that feed can go feed at. So in the conference with Naziria, we're not allowed to feed on staff. We're not allowed to feed on guests because that is her herd, and she's in retirement. It's the largest cemetery in the state. The big tourist attraction, like I said, is ghost hunters. There's also other kindred in town. Robert Warrington is an anarch. He basically is always at the Last Chance Saloon with the bikers. Maringal is an independent. We're not sure quite her deal yet. There's a thing about Willerton. It's hard to leave. Once you come into Willerton, you can't leave because of the goblin roads. Enchantment on town affects the kindred. Road loops back around. One way to leave is to have all kindred together. So we're basically stuck here until we figure out how to get out. So I'm figuring out where we're at. We figure out some traditions, folklore, goers, churches in the cemetery. Lee Fieldman is the brother. We check Everett York's room, and we realize he's never checked out.
Bum, bum, bum.
In room, there's liquid spilled by door. Feed feels it, tired after sniffing it. We realize it's blood sorcery poison made to knock out kindred. Banu Hakim possibly needs to be, the poison needs to be injected. We think it's ancient sorcery, can predate clan. Carl, vision of 5 hooded figures, someone injected and then taken from room. So it's the room is meticulously cleaned, probably from staff. The room number is 113. We find paper with doodles crumpled in wastebasket. That's all we find there. We decide to move all of our stuff to room 113 because if we're all by ourselves in our own rooms, that might not be such a good thing. So we move to our rooms. Remy scours secrets in the office. So Nazaria's office. You found the magical journal, and that was with Feed. Wasn't Feed the one to go distracting Nazaria? So she's distracted while Remy goes and scours secrets with magical journal, confirms and arcane research, examining demons, old sigil, hasn't found answers. Something happens when Remy's scouring secrets, and she's now
Chosen?
marked. In the morning, not really morning, evening, we decide to walk to the church. We see Sam's motorcycle shop and diner. We go in. We also notice a lot of birds, magpies, all in the area of the motorcycle shop and diner. They're watching us. They're on the tops of buildings, telephone wires. They seem to have a hive mind hanging around diner, gas station. Aura and eyes, mystical hive mind idea. So we decide to go in diner, and we find out people vanish in this town. When people go missing, they're possibly not in this dimension anymore. They've seen a crop circle with sigil in the area. Skinwalkers possibly happen so often. Jaded townspeople, serial killer maybe.
That's what Chad said.
Yeah. Oh, my watch likes to talk about serial killers, I guess. And the town kind of welcomes the disappearances, it seems like. So those are all the superstitions in the town. We find out that Chad works at the hotel. He's a cousin of Dylan and Henry, who we decide to talk to. They're playing board games in there. Outside, Fee decides to hold a bird.
Hold the bird is one way to state it.
Hold the magpie bird. All the birds look as if connected to each other.
Birds, right?
Huh?
The 4 birds.
Yes. So then we decide to go into the gas station. Super old, abandoned. Used to be something else. Maybe sheriff's office. Something happened. Now abandoned. Has basement. Underground entrance behind cash register. We go into the gas station. Go downstairs. Something's off. We're all creeped out. Smells awful, like rotten meat.
Not in the good way.
Not in the good way.
It
Not in the feed way.
me. Yeah,
Not in the feed way. Room has red aura, unsettling, rotting blood on walls, sigils. So I, Sai, find a fetter, Catholic rosary with cross. In the other room, there's a pool of blood.
Acidic blood.
We put the tip of a cane in the blood. It dissolves. It doesn't seem man-made. Seems magical. That the town probably stumbled upon it. Looks like a vein. Doesn't seem like sacrificing happens here. Maybe something was being glorified. We decide to then walk to the church. We kind of seem like we wondering if the buildings may be in a geographical occultist location. So we grabbed a map from the gas station before we left. Outside the church says Church of Jesus Christ with cross attached to graveyard. The magpies are also around the church. The door's open. Lights on, but no one's around. On altar, something on it with red aura. So it looks like a fetter. It's a skull covered in sigil writing with horns. So I decide to grab it. And it turns into a half human, half deer.
Deer monster.
And it's pointing at Remy, and it has wings.
Chocolate in
Furfur,
there.
Knight of Hell. And then we kill the demon. And
Well,
we are...
don't forget, thanks to Feed and his Oblivion power.
No, I fucking kicked his ass with
Yeah,
my
she
fucking...
did.
Sidekick.
And I tried
Yeah.
to make it go
Kicked its ass.
crazy.
I kicked his ass. Like,
MVP right here.
my
Whatever.
blades did some shit on
And
that
then Kelly
fucking
killed it,
demon.
didn't she?
Got the last little dig at it.
Yeah,
At
you
the
like
last
spit.
moment.
You spit on it, right? And that's what killed it.
One
That was
damage.
Just a
She
spider.
magic missiled it.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
And that was the end of the last session.
Woo! Good recap.
Hey,
Mhm.
hey,
Thank you,
hey! You're welcome.
Excellent note taking. Excellent note.
Oh, I'm bowing. If
That
you
was
did not
way
see.
better. I have like unrelated things written in here.
What'd you
I
have
like
written?
filled in the space.
I know
I
your
definitely
handwriting
find
is
it
Pick
better.
up
impeccable.
fried chicken when you get home.
No, it's like see room. Really tired sniffing.
No, I definitely agree. It's better to get the player's perspective on recaps there.
Next time I'll do a recap of just like random shit that I said here.
So, you are now back in the church. And I'm going to need Remy
Ooh,
to make a frenzy check.
okay. How do I do that? Let me raise that.
Ooh.
What kind of a frenzy?
It's just her for reasons that will become apparent.
Oh, so we don't know. Okay.
Maybe because she
How do
was
I do
cursed.
that?
Say again?
How do I do that?
What is frenzy? My charts.
It's a third of your humanity plus willpower.
We should all say how hungry we are also.
Oh yes,
Fucking
you were all
hungry.
very
Plus
hungry.
willpower?
Yes. Willpower plus humanity, I guess.
Well, a third of your humanity. Rounded down.
Okay, that's
Willpower
not
plus-
a total horrible number of die.
So if your humanity's at 6, you get 2 dice.
Okay, I got 3.
3 successes. Okay. So you see all of that demon blood on the floor,
Mhm.
and you really just want to start licking it up.
Yep, I'll do it.
But you hold yourself back from doing it.
You just see her staring.
But you are just like fixated on it
Mm-hmm.
because as a bagger, you have the iron gullet merit,
Yes, I
which
do.
means you can consume blood
Mm-hmm.
that is not straight from the tap.
Yep.
Same here. I got 2.
I'm honed in.
Oh, then you make a frenzy check as well.
Ooh.
I want to just ride the wave and just do it.
You can do that if you so choose.
I'm gonna.
All right.
It's like fuck it.
All
He's
right.
like, I want it. I
So
want that blood.
I look at it and I'm like pacing back and forth.
all right, go ahead and roll me. Let's see, what would be an appropriate roll for this? Go ahead and roll me 4 dice.
With hunger too, right?
Oh, do you want this? Oh, you have
Am
that.
I at 4 hunger? No way.
We were pretty hurt.
Yeah, we are.
I'm at 2. Who
How?
needs?
How did I get to 4
Does
hunger?
anybody need?
We were pretty bad in that fight.
Okay, Rem.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
What do you roll?
Oh, I guess we don't need to share them.
Bestial failure.
Oh God.
What's the dice total though?
Literally 1 bestial failure.
Okay.
The worst of the worst.
Starting off on a good foot.
So
0 successes. So I got like
no successes, but a
Just
bestial
making snow
failure.
angels in the
Okay.
blood.
So here's what happens.
fuck.
So you sleep 2 hunger.
I slate.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You can cross off 2 hunger. But something else happens.
Oh, no.
Drinking demon blood. You, for the rest of the night, gain 2 levels of fortitude.
Oh!
Damn.
But it's really good blood. And the effect that this has on you, it's almost like you're drunk or high or intoxicated. Like you fed off somebody who was like really fucked up.
Yeah.
And you're not so fucked up that you can't function, but you're like, whoa, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
So he's on Charlie's level.
Pretty much. What's up?
This is what Charlie sees all
I'm
the
tapped
time.
into your badness network. So I'm gonna go look through the powers for fortitude. That's cool.
All right.
I'm not drunk.
and
I'm
so-
off.
Presumably, there's
A
no.
little bit both.
Now that you're not in combat, you can see that there's nobody else in the church. And did anybody want to look around or investigate anything?
Oh,
Me.
absolutely.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Can I see the unseen?
Oh, guys, I feel fucking good. Oh my god. Ah, I feel tough. Let me go
You should run around the
see
church.
what powers I have in the book.
Yeah, you feel really tough.
Yeah, that's fucking right. I'm glad I did that.
I would like to see the unseen and check out the altar
Okay.
and the pews. Right? That's what
Pew
they're
pew.
called.
Pews.
Yeah.
Like the
Pews,
the
the
seats.
the seats. Yeah.
I don't know what the
Okay.
little kneeling thing is
Yeah.
called.
All
but
right.
The seats are the pews.
Yeah, I want to look for trinkets.
Okay.
That's the nearly box.
Yeah,
Go
there's
ahead
name
and
for
roll
the-
me
the thing you
a
kneel on,
check
but I
for
can't
see the
remember what it's
unseen, and also roll me an investigation check.
Help me. How do I do this again?
So you're going to grab dice equal to the number of dots you have in investigation, and also equal to the dots you have presumably in wits.
Yes, it's going to be investigation plus wits for the investigation check.
Okay. And one of them has to be right. Yeah.
Equal to the number of hunger dice you have. So what's your is your hunger's at 1?
I'm at 4.
Well, you're at 4 what?
4 hunger.
Then it's
So-
going to be 4 red dice instead.
Oh my god.
Yeeks.
Okay. I have 4 success.
4 successes on the investigation check.
Yeah.
All right. So what you notice is there's Bibles in front of every seat, but there's very odd kind of specific passages that are like highlighted in red throughout the Bibles. Like it seems like everyone has like a different passage that's highlighted, but the first one you come across, it has the following passage highlighted. I looked and I beheld a star that fell from heaven, and in his right hand was gifted the key to the bottomless void. And you also notice next to the Bibles is what appears to be crucifixes that are made out of corn cobs. But the corn, like the corn kernels, appear to be made out of human teeth.
Ew.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Well, I shouldn't say human teeth, but they appear to be teeth. You
Tasty.
presume human, but it's also difficult to tell without I believe it would be a medicine check.
Can't say I've ever had teeth on the
I
cob.
have medicine.
Okay, you can
Oh,
roll a
I'm
medicine check.
I'm anesthetics. I don't know if actually I'll be able to like maybe
No,
make another
that would be
corn cob
that would be a close
crucifix.
enough equivalent. You could roll medicine plus intelligence
Yeah.
to determine if these are human teeth or not.
Medicine.
We vampires are very familiar with teeth.
I'm a nihilist.
What's this one?
I
Stars.
believe in nothing.
That's a crit.
She got 1, 2, both crit.
Mm.
Okay.
So 4?
Yeah.
So you can determine these are definitely human teeth.
Not as fun.
Now, it's difficult to determine whether these were all, like, fresh human teeth or they were taken from corpses.
Oh, wow.
But these are all human teeth.
Okay.
Sloppy.
Sloppy crit.
Oh, Lolly, just so you know, if you ever roll 2 of these, counts
Get
as
a prize?
4. Counts as 4.
Oh.
But if you roll one of these, that counts as like a sloppy crit. So you succeed normally, but with like sometimes with like a caveat.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's up to Travis to determine.
If it's
So look at
applicable.
the DIYs, guys. There's crucifix, corn cobs made out of human teeth. Human teeth crucifixes.
Ugh.
Wait, corn cob and human teeth?
Yeah, they took all of the corn kernels out
What?
and
That's so
replaced them
pretty.
with human teeth.
Okay,
Whoa.
that's really cool.
And
Guys,
then
what
made
the
those
fuck
into
is this place?
crucifixes.
That's a corn on the
That is
macabre.
like
Oh.
meticulous right there. That
I love that.
Corn on the macabre.
Anybody want to bet on how many teeth are in those cobs?
Are there any that are gold?
There is a
silver?
cemetery with 3,000 people
Roll
outside.
me another investigation
I'm
check.
thinking
Bringing some Paris catacombs vibes.
as soon as it hits
Just
666,
investigation?
somebody dies, they
Investigation
take their
plus wits.
teeth.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Okay.
Evil tooth fairy.
Hey, I'm gonna After she's
3
done.
success.
3 successes. You don't see any.
No.
Well, I should say you don't see any gold teeth, but you do find one with a silver tooth, but you're not entirely sure it's silver or just like fillings.
She's kind of afraid of silver too.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay.
That's one of
you
her.
back up.
I'm gonna give it to you. I don't want it.
Gross.
Well, if you have that clan bane,
She does.
I do.
the fact that you're not freaking out when you're holding this tells you it's a filling.
Oh.
It's just like the stuff that they put in teeth at like the dentist office.
Ew.
Which is
So-
still grody.
My character's gonna go outside the church entrance and look around to see if anybody was attracted to all the noise.
Roll me
Oh,
a alertness plus
Awareness?
awareness. Sorry.
Mhm.
Plus, I think that's composure or resolve is the one that goes with that.
Or wits sometimes.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me wits plus awareness.
And I want to do my binding fetter again to see if any objects and locations are important to goats.
I got
Goats.
I got
Yeah, there's
6
some grass
success- I got
outside.
2 crits, but one was on my blood die, so I got basically 6 successes total.
Okay.
But a sloppy crit.
Okay. Kayla will resolve yours in just a moment.
No problem.
Andy, with those six successes,
Mhm.
you determine that nobody is aware of what was going on in the church. However, you do hear voices a ways away coming from the graveyard.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
I run back in. Guys, there's fucking commotion outside the graveyard.
Now, it didn't sound like it was super close by to where you are. It sounded like it was on the other side of the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
it
a big
kind of
graveyard.
sounded like shouting a little bit.
Okay, so you said there's a commotion.
I heard some excitement out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk towards him. The rest of you keep investigating here for a moment. I'll take a look with feed, see if it's anything we should be worried about,
So,
and I'll cross over to feed.
can we go out there and I want to be a little stealthy while doing this.
Thank you.
And I would like to heighten my senses
Okay.
to try to pick up what's going on.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Yes,
take
yes,
one of my bows and I'm gonna put one of the crucifixes, corn on the macabre, on my neck.
Corn in the fall.
Corn
You're
on the
gonna take one of your what?
One of the crucifixes, one of my bows. I'm gonna take it out and use the.
And tie it.
Yeah,
You just walk around with human teeth dangling from your
it's
neck.
pretty. Someone put a lot of effort into this.
Teeth on the cob.
Yeah.
Okay, so John, I
It will
believe
protect us.
heightened senses
Everything's
requires a
a
rouse
cop.
check.
No.
No,
It
it's
doesn't-
Kind of right
No.
makes.
Oh, neato.
Makeshift
But-
necklace.
Uh,
Choker.
What I would like to do, though, is it would depend. What role am I applying it to? Wits plus awareness, investigation.
Alertness plus wits.
So awareness plus wits. Okay. And so I've got 3 hunger right now, and I'm going to add 2 additional dice for aspects. So I'm trying to listen to what the commotion is that Andy has discovered. And he's very attuned to the physical world.
Okay.
A lot of it. He picks up on little details from it. So 3 successes.
Okay. So you also determine, in addition to the voices, you hear what sounds like electronics.
Ooh,
What kind of electronics?
having a rave.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Roll me a technology check.
Okay.
Technology plus intelligence.
Okay, so in this case, it'll be just straight up intelligence. 1 success.
Okay, you're not entirely sure, but you think it might be some sort of recording or surveillance equipment.
Ghost
So
hunters.
in other words,
Ghost
could you?
hunters.
Oh yeah, could you? So would you describe it as like a buzzing kind of sound?
Any
Is it
boopings
like
or beepings?
bzzz?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so a buzzing, and then what about the people who are shouting? Can I hear any with the heightened senses? Can I hear anything of what they're saying?
You'd need to get a little closer.
You could fuck with them so bad.
I've done this to real ghost hunters before. Okay, so
They're
Hocus
watching.
Pocus.
Yeah. They're watching Hocus
Shut the door.
Pocus up there.
Yeah.
So you hear Hocus Pocus coming from the cemetery. Come, little
The,
But it's an
children,
electronic remix.
The
I'll
Great
take
Remix.
you away.
Alright. So I'm going to say, Feed, would you like for me to go ahead and try to suss this out? Or would you want to come with me?
Well, I'll go with you because I might be able to hold him down or something.
I think it might be ghost hunters. They've got some sort of recording equipment with them.
You want to fuck with them?
It's not out of the realm of possibility.
I'll go with you. I'll go with you. This sounds fun.
All right.
Can I hear them outside talking? Do I
Yeah.
hear them? Okay. I'm gonna be like, hey, let me do my binding fetter, because then we can really fuck with them.
Oh!
So I want to do binding fetter inside, but I also want, because it's like once it's on, I can like kind of search everything. So I want to see if there's anything inside, but I also want to see if there's anything outside.
Okay, are you looking for like any like new things, or are you trying to connect the rosary with something?
Both.
Okay.
I want to try to connect the rosary, but I also want to see if there's I'm trying to see what I can see with it. Any visible auras, glowing lights, radiant decay, odors, bounding traits, things like that. So I'm just kind of looking for anything to connect ghosts, but I also am very curious about my rosary that I already have. So I definitely want to see where that connects to, but I also am just trying to see for more stuff.
Okay. So, do you need to roll anything for that? Or
It's
okay.
free.
All right. So if that's the case, you don't find anything in the church,
Mhm.
but it definitely seems like the rosary is connected with the graveyard proper.
Okay. And is there anything else in the graveyard that I see? Is it like all just auras because there's ghosts everywhere, or what?
Is it really haunted?
So
You're stomping from above.
you're about to find out.
Oh.
So you see standing in the mist by a small kind of, well, not a small, it's same size as all the other tombstones, an unmarked grave. You see what appears to be a middle-aged Catholic priest, but he's blue and transparent.
What the fuck?
Only you see him, though.
It's Obi-Wan.
The
Force.
Are you sure that's not Anakin at the end?
Ah, they all look the same. I don't know.
How do you know he's Catholic?
Is it Hayden Christensen?
You know that he's a Catholic priest because he has the whole like Catholic priest like
Little
uniform
white
on.
collar.
Like he has like the collar and like that kind of thing.
He has a young boy with him.
How far away is she? How far away is she from us?
I'm like, depending on how close, like I'm still inside the church, but I'm next to the doors because I was gonna come out with you guys.
Okay.
You see him kind of off in the distance, like quite a ways away from the church.
What are they doing? These three.
I don't know. Are you guys investigating the church?
So I was going to ask if there was, is it a single level church? Is there like an upstairs or like a basement?
Single level church.
Single level church. All right.
Is there a priest room? Or whatever it's called?
Yes, well, I was going to say, like, she's already searched like the altar and the pews, so is there like another area to be?
So as far as you can tell, and I'd say you wouldn't have to make a roll to know this appears to be a Protestant church. So it doesn't have like the trappings of like a Catholic church. It doesn't have a confessional booth or anything like
Does it
that.
have a Jesus on a cross?
So no, you don't see Jesus anywhere in this church.
So it's a Catholic priest outside, but a Protestant church.
Yes,
Fishy.
indeed. Now, did anybody else want to roll investigation plus wits?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
All right.
1 success.
What are we doing? Investigation wits?
And I get hungry.
Yes.
Well, it's them getting to do it because they haven't got to act yet.
Yeah, not you. You're outside.
I'm inside outside.
What the?
You
I'm like
outside?
in the doorway.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Inside out.
Yeah, so 1 success.
Okay. So, you notice that this is a very odd church. Like, you don't see any of the things that you would normally see in a church. Like, you find more of the weird, like, corn artifacts, like, everywhere.
Are they all with
Messy
human
crit.
teeth?
2.
What's up?
Are they all with human teeth?
Yeah, all with human teeth. There seems to be, like, a really big one on the altar, made out of human teeth, behind where the skull was.
Is it in the shape of a cross still? Or is
Yeah,
it...
it's still in the shape of a cross. And you see you also find like a portrait that probably used to be of Jesus, but like his skin has been replaced by like human teeth.
They worship like a god of
What the
harvest,
fuck?
like in
Alright,
the
guys.
I
A
don't
lot
know
of
what
teeth-
is
Maybe they're all dentists.
I don't know if
Dentist
anybody else has noticed
masticating
this.
just like harvest.
Oh, and he seems to have actual like human eyeballs that were like removed and put onto the picture.
Oh.
That must have been fresh then.
All right, guys. I don't know if anybody else has noticed the lack of Jesus in this church. However, I did find this one portrait over here, and it is beyond creepy. His entire body is covered in teeth, and it looks like he has actual eyeballs.
What
All
color
right.
are his eyes?
They are blue.
Did Remy want to look into anything in the church?
Remy's finger painted in the blood, trying
Oh.
to decide whether or not she's going to drink it. But she's a risk taker, and seeing that it didn't kill him, she might give in. Do
Okay.
I have to
Go
roll anything
ahead
for
and
that?
roll me 4 dice.
Everyone's gonna be fun.
Just 1. Okay, I got
I
1.
thought it was 0. So
I thought it was 0 for a second.
So, similarly to Andy, that's going to sleek 2 hunger. That's going to give you 2 levels of fortitude. And you are now basically intoxicated.
Yeah, it's a good
You're
night.
feeling good. You're feeling real good.
Then she'll just pick through the actual pockets of the priest to see if there's anything on him. Since he
Oh,
looked at the body.
there was no priest.
Oh, yeah.
She's
the
saying
demon.
about
The
a
demon.
ghost
Sorry,
priest.
the demon.
Oh,
Just
the
look through,
demon
like,
is
roll
just
it around.
ash.
Just
It's
ash.
just
Oh, okay.
just ash.
Yeah, she's just finger painting in the
The
blood
demon's
then.
pocket, she's like
And-
marsupial,
Travis.
a little kangaroo.
For the sake of the people still in the
Little
room,
baby demon
Keep it on
popping
my side.
out the top of it.
is there a
Quago.
room, like an office, that people would be, where papers and things like that, maybe?
Roll me an investigation check.
Whoever wants to take that.
I
I'm just saying on
got
behalf of somebody.
a messy crit. I got 2, but a messy crit.
Okay, the messy crit wouldn't apply to this.
Yeah, so I
we'll
got
do
2.
yours first, and then we'll come back to you.
No, I was saying that on behalf of anyone who's still in the church, if they want to look for that. So Kayla is still in the church, so she's
Yeah.
looking for that.
Okay, you're specifically looking for an office,
I was just, anything I see.
or just anything interesting?
Any doors, anything interesting. My binding fetter is still active.
Okay. So you don't find an office, but there is something you notice, like, and you wouldn't see it on the way in, But if you were walking out of the church, there's only like one doorway in and out. Written in blood above the threshold, so to speak, of the doorway, it says "Congregation of the Harvest God."
Ooh.
I said harvest.
Yep. Harvest is coming.
Mm.
They're pagans.
They're harvesting teeth.
They're Protestants.
I think that's a cover.
Okay, so I say, hey, everybody that's in the church still. Do y'all see this? And I point up to the door, the written in blood. It says Congregation of the Harvest God. And then I also say, also, there's a ghost right there. And I yell it to you two too. And I'm like, there's a ghost out here, y'all.
Can I do a cult
Yes,
roll to
Osprey's
see if I know
activated, so you
anything
just
about a
yell,
harvest
like-
god?
Really loud.
Yeah, I'm like, God.
Would it be...
Well,
yes,
maybe-
I can hear you.
Occult plus
Well, maybe don't
intelligence.
have that on when you know I'm fucking right next to you.
I just said I was going to go listen for the people out there.
2 successes.
That are
Okay.
Far away.
ghost hunting.
Most likely.
And I'm telling you,
So
there's a fucking ghost.
Your voice
It's
hurts me,
somewhat
and
difficult
I don't
to
even
determine.
have my powers activated.
God,
Everything hurts you.
Yahweh is sometimes referred to as the God of the harvest, among God of many things.
Mhm.
Okay.
There was also a god in very ancient times, worshipped by the Canaanite people, who was revered as God of the harvest, known as Dagon.
Oh,
D-A...
G-O-N.
Just D-A-G-O-N. Alright.
fuck yeah.
Alright, so if I recall, there was
Fish people.
a harvest god known as Dagon?
That doesn't sound good.
I don't know if that's related or if it's just because,
Sounds like a bro.
God was also known as a harvest god.
Look, they're not here. They gone.
Oh,
that was
you're so
bad.
punny.
That was bad.
Comes with being a Tory as well.
Ugh.
It still sounds like maybe there's some piece of this that you don't know, though.
Did anyone check the floorboards?
I'll hear that and I'll start looking for the floorboards.
All right.
And I'll come back inside and also check. By doing so, I'm gonna use my heightened senses to try to hear if there's anything hollow under the floor.
No, I'm gonna yell,
You
hey,
know-
Carl!
Ah! Wench!
Do you hear anything?
Not anymore!
Sucks for you. Haha, sucks.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just gonna write size sucks in blood.
I'm in hell.
Ooh.
All right. So you do
Confusing.
not hear anything under the floorboards.
Okay, nothing hollow. Can I do one last sweep of the church before we move on?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Wits and awareness?
Yeah.
With Auschwitz?
That was way too close.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And was this investigation or was this awareness?
Wits and awareness is what.
Okay.
Well, it's the same number of dice.
Okay. So the only thing that you notice that's kind of worth finding is in front of the altar there is a podium, and it seems like this is where the leader of the congregation would stand and give his sermon, and you could tell that there's like a lot of indentations.
As
Like
if,
he would write his sermons like here.
okay, so I can see, if with my heightened eyesight, I can almost zoom in and see. Actually, can I try to specifically see what may be written?
So that's going to be a very difficult check. I will say difficulty 5.
Okay, so
To see if you can piece together some of the rhetoric that was written and spoken here.
if you would like, Travis, this could also be part of the freebie premonition. Because you do get a chance to give me a premonition in any scene. Or I can roll the premonition.
I will say it won't work this time.
So this I will roll 2 successes to try to make it out.
2 successes. You don't get much. It sounds like he's been using this podium for a long time. There's a lot of different sermons that he's fervorously written down here and then spoken aloud to his congregation.
If I feel in the podium itself, are there anything like notes, items, anything he might have left, a smoked cigar?
Just a pencil.
Take a pencil. In case we need to...
Can I look at it and see if that is a fetter? The pencil that he's holding?
Yeah, you can tell it's not a fetter.
Okay.
Gotta check.
I'm like, give me all the feathers.
But that's it. You don't see anything else.
Alright, I think we can move on from here.
And I'm halfway out of the church, and I'm just staring at...
Go, guys,
Catholic
let's
priest.
go fuck with those people. Let's go see what they're doing over there in the cemetery.
Let's talk to the ghost.
I want to talk to the ghost.
Alright, you guys talk to the ghost. We'll go see what the possible hunters are doing.
Okay.
And does the ghost seem connected to the fetter that I have?
You'll have to get closer to find out.
Okay.
But, Lolly, go ahead and
Oh my
roll
God.
me another resolve plus composure check.
Oh no, is she depressed again?
Oh, god damn it.
Let's find out.
I'm all red, right? Because I'm super hungry. 'Cause it's only 3.
You have
Go snack on some ghost hunters.
I got 3.
Well,
One
she
crit.
has a
Like
critical
1 and 1 crit.
and then a 1.
Alright. You're feeling good. You're feeling really good. Like, you just kicked a demon's ass. Like, you found some
Messy crap.
clues that, pointed you guys back on the right direction. You know,
I say
you feel really good right now. Like, before this whole thing felt like hopeless, like you weren't going to get anywhere. Now you just have, like,
Can you help me?
unbound confidence. Like, we're going to solve this tonight, guys.
Oh, totally.
I think we can do it.
We're gonna talk to this guy. Let's check if he has teeth. We got this.
He doesn't have teeth.
The ghost?
Probably not. They probably have it in there.
Where? On my necklace?
Yeah, they probably... All those teeth, they
Do I
probably
remember if
all,
everyone has teeth in the town that we talked to?
Yeah, everyone you've spoken to has teeth.
all these
So
dead
far.
people do not have teeth, is my guess.
But if you die with teeth and they take it from your body, does your ghost have teeth?
Oh.
I'm thinking no.
That's why I was asking.
You're about to find out.
Also, can we decide who's going to fuck with the ghost and who's going to fuck with the person?
I'm gonna go fuck with the people because I'm gonna do some chemistry on them.
Yes!
We're gonna have some fun with that.
And
so
what about
we
Remy?
3.
I'll go with the ghost.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So the girls and the guys. The guys want to go fuck with the ghost hunters.
And the girls want to go fuck with the ghost.
You're the real ghost hunters here.
Oh.
We're like, bye.
Wow.
Well, you're also very hungry.
Hey,
Yes,
Carl.
I am very hungry.
Hey, Carl. Don't go too far.
Stop! I can't hear you.
All right.
So who you
So we'll do the ghosts first. The
Okay.
real ghosts.
Cool.
The real Ghostbusters.
All right.
Excellent cartoon.
Ghost chasers.
All right.
No, ghost facers, right?
So
Yeah.
do you approach the ghost directly, or do you try and maybe stealth up to the ghost?
No, I walk
skip
straight
up.
up.
All right.
If you tell me where it is, I'm gonna skip right
I
up
just
there.
say follow me, and I just walk straight up.
So as you approach the ghost, you notice he's not really paying attention to you guys.
Okay.
Is the gravestone say anything on it? You said it was unmarked.
It was an unmarked gravestone.
Can I look around the gravestone just make sure, like, see who's neighboring, maybe?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a investigation check. Investigation plus wits.
It's like a residual ghost.
0.
0?
0.
You don't find nothing.
Nada. I'm still high from the blood.
You may have found shit.
I'm going to walk right up to the ghost and see if it's connected to my fetter.
It is.
Okay, yay.
Your feather starts to glow as you approach it.
Okay, cool.
Real ghost hunter.
So I say, excuse me, to the ghost and see if he looks.
He goes,
Part of me wants to throw something through him.
And I go, "Woo, you're not fucking scary." Back to him.
He's just like,
And then I hold up the rosary.
he just looks shocked and a little scared when you hold that up to him. And his jaw just kind of drops like,
I just scared the ghost, y'all. And I tell him that.
I'm really fighting the urge to not throw a rock through him.
Where is he? If we throw something through his
It's
head,
like neither of them could see him, so it just seems like you're just shit talking nobody.
Can I
Point to
help
him, we'll throw a rock.
oh no, this is not good. So, you have my rosary.
I do.
Okay. This is a bit of a shocker. You're the first person who's seen me in several decades.
Well, welcome to conversation.
Alright.
Go see other ghosts.
What do you want?
Well, why are you connected to this rosary, first of all?
I was a traveling priest who died here.
How did you die?
I was murdered.
How were you murdered?
I don't entirely remember what happened. I was staying at a friend's house. Somebody who was one of the few Catholics of Willerton, who was putting me up for a few nights. I had gone down to one of the... I can't remember. It was either the bar or the restaurant in town for a drink. And it was on my way home. There were several people in robes that assaulted me on the streets. One of them bashed me over the head with something. I couldn't tell what it was. But when I woke up, there was a bag over my face. And I only remember bits and pieces, but I think I was to be a sacrifice, some malign religious order.
Ask him if he has his teeth.
That was my next question.
Are you repeating everything to hear him?
Can
we
I
can't
see
hear
inside
him.
your mouth?
Ah, he has all of his teeth.
Do you remember if your teeth were taken out while you were alive?
No.
Do you remember having your teeth?
When I died, yes.
Okay. So you don't know if after you died were your teeth taken out?
I have no idea.
Okay. Why are you connected to this fetter?
Well, I was doing missionary work. I was on my way to a part of Chicago that didn't very much believe in the Lord Jesus Christ.
I mean, who does?
Hey, that's not funny.
Sorry.
Does he know where he was sacrificed?
But I was to bring the word of God to the masses, and I didn't get to complete my mission.
What's his name? Let's write it in pencil. It's unmarked.
Just scoop
We
the
have a
blood.
pencil.
Just we have the pencil.
Do you know
Pasta bill.
if this church was where you were sacrificed?
No, I don't think it was. I remember the area that I was sacrificed in was more open.
Open, like outside?
It was definitely outside. I could feel the breeze on my body.
And what is your name, sir?
Ignacio Martinez.
Ignacio Martinez. And so you guys hear me talking to him, so you guys can start, like...
You're just standing in front of an open space,
Yeah.
talking to
I'm
him.
looking at the other graves.
Mm-hmm.
These are my friends, if you can call them that. They might have a few questions
can hear
for
that
you
part.
as well. If you guys want to ask him anything, I can hear him and see him to get the answers.
So you told us what he said.
Yeah, I was like relaying it outside.
Where he was sacrificed, was it like a field? Was it like industrial? What kind of vibe did it give besides just being outside?
Can you make your presence known to them?
He appears before you too.
Oh shit!
What's up?
Okay.
I seem to be
Hey.
quite popular with the ladies tonight.
Decades
Yeah,
enough,
the
and now
dudes-
3.
Don't like ghosts,
Do
apparently.
you recognize my necklace?
Looks like a crucifix, but very morbid.
Are these your teeth?
No, those are not my teeth.
Okay.
No fillings.
Does he have silver teeth inside?
I would know.
Well, I had a gold tooth, definitely. Mine does not appear to be on there.
All of his teeth were gold. Yeah.
Um,
Sure, those want mine.
He's a priest with a grill.
Why
Lost
are
several
you
of my
here?
teeth during the Great
I
War.
want to see if I can summon him to help us.
Oh, with the ghost hunters?
Yeah.
Well,
No,
Oh,
because I have summon spirit,
Oh shit.
which
isn't he already summoned
You
him?
make him your
he's
Each other?
well, you have his better, so you can do that now.
the ceremony enables a vampire to summon a spirit from the underworld, and he's now like with us, right? So let me see exactly what that does. It's like right here.
I mean, isn't it redundant though? Because he's already with you guys.
well,
right now?
he's
Well,
with us, but that
maybe
way
stuck
he
at
could
this
Stays with
location.
us.
he would be like
Because if he
with
recognizes
us.
where he was sacrificed, so we can find out. Because where he was
Well, she
sacrificed might
has-
be where they took.
I
Well, she
have
has
a
his fetter. So if she has his fetter, he's with the fetter.
Well,
No, he wasn't with the fetter. That's the thing.
Wait,
She found him
Master,
in
do
the-
you know what
Right.
the congregation of the harvest god is?
his fetter could have been anywhere.
The congregation of the what now?
The harvest god?
Jehovah?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
I know that our Lord is sometimes referred to as God of the Harvest. I know that the Philistines had a harvest god of their own.
So the place where you were sacrificed, what kind of vibe did the place give? Like
So I
outdoorsy?
remember I was led
Industrial?
upstairs.
Stairs. How many flights? A lot?
It
Just a
was
little?
only one, not even a flight of stairs. I was brought up onto some sort of awning. I assume it was some sort of gallows.
Did you smell anything?
Trying to think.
Was it stone? Was it wood? The floor underneath you?
I smelled corn.
Corn. Cornfields.
And
Crop
now-
circle. Crop circle.
Ooh.
Was there a crop circle?
What does corn smell like?
Corn.
Weird.
Hey,
I smelled corn and I smelled metallic smells.
Corn and
Blood.
metallic.
Was there anyone else around you? Any other people being sacrificed? Or were you
So-
on your own?
I think there was others.
Others?
I can't remember how many, but I think there was at least 2 others that were made to be sacrificed.
I know. But if he's possibility of companionship, he may want to follow us around and like talk to us.
Was it day or night when you were sacrificed?
It was absolutely night.
Because it's basically this is already done with him.
Do you remember if it was like a full moon or anything particular about the night?
So
I apologize, my head had a bag over it, so
he
a
smelled
lot
corn.
of the visual details
Oh,
were
good.
lost to
Just
me.
trying to get any little bits and pieces, seeing if they do it once a month or something.
You said you were
They
murdered,
say-
but how did you die?
Did they say anything?
I remember. I think my throat was cut.
Hmm.
I think that is how I died.
Did you overhear your captors at all? Did they say anything?
There was somebody talking. He seemed like. He didn't seem like a man of the cloth, but he seemed like a man of faith.
What year were you in this town?
1922.
It's been 100 years.
Okay. Because I was gonna ask you if you would like to join us and see if you recognize any voices. But considering it's been over 100 years, you may not recognize anybody,
It's been that
You might
long.
recognize the place.
but you might recognize the place. Would you like to join us in our search to get to the bottom of this?
Does it mean I would be able to leave the graveyard and maybe this town?
Yes.
Then I will come along with you.
Woo! New party member.
New friend.
So,
Can't think
what's
for
his name again? Ignacio. I am Sai. Nice to meet you.
I'm Charlie.
Remy. She just looks through him.
And whatever
And,
you witness them do tonight, they did not mean to.
Huh?
Whatever horrible things we're about to do.
Yeah, whatever horrible things you're about to see us do, we are here on a mission, but we have uncovered some very unorthodox.
Are you asking me to perform confession rites? Because I can do that.
I'm just saying that we may be doing things that aren't
On the
in
up
the
and up with
Christian
religion.
faith.
I'll tell you when to cover your eyes.
So, yes?
So, just pray to your own God, and we'll pray to ours, and we'll let it be as it is.
Alright. He seems a little bit uncomfortable by
I mean,
that, but
it's gotta be more interesting than the graveyard, right?
yeah.
And we are also with the 3 Looney Tunes.
If you hear screams, they're messing with ghost
Like
hunters.
Bugs Bunny?
I mean,
Have you ever met a ghost hunter? All these
They-
kids with
they-
the electronic
they are-
devices.
technically like Bugs
Was
Bunny.
Bugs
Yeah.
Bunny
Like
around
a-
in 1922?
Like a cultist?
No.
All these kids with their EVPs.
EVPs?
Yeah.
Just Steamboat Willie.
He doesn't
It's like a
know.
little block and it makes noise. They keep trying to talk to the dead.
I'll take your word for it.
Have
He
you,
seems really confused. He
There's
has
a
no
cultist.
idea what you're
have you
talking
ever
about.
seen the robed figures sense your death?
No.
So I'm going to invite you to follow us, and we're going to go and find
Alright.
Our
them.
friends.
And then he's going to follow us.
Alright.
Yay! We have Ignacio.
Can you see other ghosts?
Sometimes.
Are there a lot here?
Not too many.
Are there any tonight?
Are we done with this?
No.
Do you want more?
Ghosts value our privacy.
Someone take it upstairs.
Sometimes we make our presence known to each other.
Have you made friends with
Immortals.
any of the others?
There's a few, but they usually come out during different parts of the month.
Anyone else sacrificed?
I think a few of them, the few I usually speak to, died of old age.
If you see any, can you let us know?
Yes.
Cool.
We can go find the guys if you want to cut too.
Alright.
Let's go
So,
scare the guys.
Well, now it's
Wait, do you still look translucent? Ish?
Is he
Yeah.
only visible to us but not the guys, or is he visible to everybody?
Not to the guys yet.
Probably.
should I make myself scarce?
No, you can keep. You can
Stay
reveal
with us.
yourself to
Your discretion.
everybody that we are with, but maybe if we come across others, maybe don't allow them to see you.
Alright.
Can you interact with objects?
This is all just ghost physics now.
Well,
Well, I
it's,
want to fuck with them. If we're gonna have some fun, let's have some fun.
it's taken a while to manifest, but I can interact with objects to a limited capacity.
Okay,
Can
cool.
you? Do we see the ghost
Like
hunters
ghosts.
in the?
He picks up like a jar of roses that's on like one of the graves and like lifts it.
And I want him to walk towards the ghost hunters, just not them, but like the people
The
they want to
people.
fuck with.
Alright.
And I want him to just like walk with the roses
While invisible.
while invisible.
Alright.
It's a floating
I think I
vase.
can manage that.
Andy, we're having the ghost hold a bottle of roses
Just
from
walk
the
over.
and walk over invisible to fuck with the ghost hunters.
So, we cut back to the other half of the party. So, as you approach the ghost hunters, or what you think are the ghost hunters, Andy specifically, roll me a awareness plus wits check.
And I still have heightened awareness
Yeah.
up in case that matters.
It wouldn't matter for this particular thing.
Oh, you got it.
3 successes.
3 successes. So with 3 successes, you recognize one of the voices You know that this person is another YouTuber.
Ooh, another YouTube edgelord.
Yes, another YouTube edgelord. This is Alex Daniels.
Do I like the guy?
No, this guy is really annoying. This guy is like, he's very, very pretentious.
Does he go by a different name other than Alex Daniels?
Sometimes he goes by Phantasm. I think that's his. The Phantasm is his like YouTube channel, or
Okay.
the
His handle?
Phantasm X69 or something like that. Is his YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
But you've come across this guy before. He always acts like he's like he knows more than he actually does. He fakes things all the time. He pretends to have like a degree in like like occult theory and like things
Does
like that.
he see us right now?
No, he doesn't.
So what is he doing at the moment?
So you can tell that he's like saying, so
Stupid dude.
I think that we have definitive proof of the afterlife right here tonight. The EKG meter, it's been off the hook. It's been overclocked all night.
So as he's talking, I'm gonna tell them. I like put my arms between. I'm in the middle of these two guys. And I put my arms out. Guys, stop! I fucking hate this fucktard. He sucks. Just stand back. Let's hide behind these tombstones.
I got this. I got this. Trust me on this one. I got this.
Okay.
Kill him.
So approximately how far away are we?
You're about like maybe, let's say like maybe 20 feet away.
Oh, so they're definitely
Ooh.
within earshot then. Okay, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to do a rouse check first for my chemistry. I do not get hungrier. So I'm actually going to produce a phantasm about 5 feet in front of them.
Oh.
And then also I'm going to use another power, Melpomene?
Oh yeah.
Melpomene?
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use, because it says I can, that's free to use, and it says I'm basically able to use all daunt, dread, gaze, entrancement, and majesty through my voice alone, so they just have to be within earshot. So I am going to use, I'm going to do the phantasm directly in front of them, 5 feet in front of them.
What does it look like?
Chupacabra.
Oh yeah, I'm going to make it monstrous. It's going to be a humanoid shape, but definitely like demonic in presence in a sense.
Okay.
And then
Make it look like
I'm
the
going to
demon
use
just-
since I can use those powers, I'm going to use dread gaze through the through the apparition that I've made, and that's going to cause. I'm actually going to single out
Alex Daniels.
And I'm just going to basically, so the apparition is going to appear and it's going to be like, who dares disturb my slumber?
Yeah, I was hoping you were
And as soon as that goes off, him and his entire crew just they look at that for a moment, and they all just start running.
Wait,
out of it.
and as they start to run, I want to summon my arms at Arimon. I got to do a rouse check for that. Fuck, I get a stain, but I pass. But I get a stain.
For fucking with this guy.
Well, the
worth it.
oblivion. So as they're trying to run, I want to bring up one of my shadow tentacles from the floor and wrap it around the guy's foot as he's trying to run away. So he trips.
He drops
And
his
I wanna
camera and
use-
breaks it.
And then the
heightened
floating
senses
base
to
of
smell how much
roses
shit
just
they've
falls
made.
right beside.
So one of them has pissed themselves.
Good.
I'm just sure they piss themselves.
And we still have the floating vase of roses.
That is now walking up
to them.
to you, all of you and them.
And your ghost also now sees the fucking phantasm.
And
So-
he probably just looks at me and it's just like,
So as
I warned
the friends run off, I want to walk up slowly with my hands behind my back to Alex Daniels as he's on the floor screaming. I go, "Hey loser, scared of a little ghost?"
Did you not see that fucking thing?
And I want my arms Arimon to like lift him up. like dragging. I just push him and make him swing back and forth.
That's the worst
He
thing ever.
vomits.
Like a
He
pendulum.
vomits. We start. I just want to laugh my ass off at him. I
And
go.
I'm like this.
Your fucking channel sucks, poser.
And the great thing about this all too, if they are trying to record any of this, the apparition does not appear. On any electronic device.
Yeah, were they live streaming or was it?
They were live streaming.
But the camera's broken now.
Yeah, it is broken now.
But they screamed at nothing.
So they, whoa! And then it's just,
And I just leave him hanging there until I just want to walk away from him and just when I get out of range and they can drop him.
Well, we're walking up to you guys as
Oh.
this is happening, and with the ghost
Do you
holding the
let him go, or is
roses,
he still hanging?
He's still hanging. I go, hey guys, want to go have fun?
and you see the ghost. He's invisible to you right now. Just
Okay,
walking.
So as that
You just see
happens,
floating.
a vase of flowers just bumps on his chest against him while he's still hanging in air. And then a ghostly Catholic priest materializes around the vase and says,
Okay, that one's not mine.
What the fuck is going on
that
here?
one's real.
That one's
Oh
ours.
shit.
That one's ours. That one's ours.
He
what
faints.
the fuck?
The guy faints.
Yeah, he
Did
faints.
he
Alex
poop
faints.
himself too? I hope he poops himself.
He peed himself as
He
well.
peed himself as well. Okay, that's good. Then.
Does anybody have a magic marker or anything? I'm gonna draw a dick on his face.
Yeah.
We have the pencil.
I like
Got a Sharpie
a
somewhere.
very nice pen in my pocket.
And so then
I want to give him a
say,
dirty Sanchez.
Ignacio, this is Sunshine, Feed, and Carl.
Nice to meet
He
you.
is
Hello.
connected to my fetter that I found earlier. He has been here since 1922. He was murdered in he thinks a sacrifice around corn
By the rogue figures.
but
Maybe at that
by rope figure. So we're thinking the corn, the sigil.
crop circle.
With all the
Crop
teeth
circle.
and stuff and the corn
He
cobs.
has his teeth.
Okay.
He had his teeth
Um,
when he died.
He was outside when he was killed.
Okay.
And the teeth
When it
that
was
she is
night.
wearing is not his because he did have gold teeth. But he is now going to help us.
Oh.
And I already
Help us.
warned him because he is a Catholic priest to just
chill.
It's 100 years for those guys.
he just may see things he may not love, but he's okay as long as he can hopefully just get out of this graveyard and go to wherever he wants to go after this.
Also,
Got
can I put my plate somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So he is now with us.
Well, nice to meet you,
Ignacio.
Carl. And I reach out to maybe shake his hand, and then I'm like,
It just
put
kind of
it
goes
down.
through it.
Yeah, I'm like,
How did it feel? Was it cold? Was it air?
I'm not very
That's cool.
attentive to the ghost. I'm still fixed on Mr. Daniels,
He's out.
and I want the
Oh, can
Arms
I feed
are-
off of him? He's asleep.
Oh, yes.
I want
Yes,
to
you
feed.
So we had some runners too.
Yay!
I said
And that
okay.
is your predator type, so you won't do this at a penalty.
Yay! What do I do?
So let's see.
You just bite.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
there-
use my instinct.
There is a check for it. Let me.
Can the ghost possess people?
Oh my god!
So you
Ooh,
can
you
just
should
walk
ask
around
him.
and do
Guys, you're ruining my
Make
fun.
him do stupid things.
She's gonna eat him.
Yeah, but afterwards, I want to do something.
Okay.
Let
There were a couple runners. We can catch them.
Let her eat. Feed.
Yeah, that's fine. But
Everybody-
after,
Come
Everybody
on,
lets
feed. Let her feed.
everybody lets you fucking feed, and we all know how messy you are.
trust me, guys. Leave something for me, okay?
She's not gonna kill him yet.
That's my job.
Huh? It doesn't say what the role is for Sandman.
no, you don't. I mean,
You just
if they're
feel-
right there, you just drink.
All
Yeah.
right, I guess.
Yay. How much hunger do I? I'm
It'd be
at
like a
4.
stealth check normally if they're sneaking in the house, but since it's like right here.
So how do you? Is there a
Well,
role for?
Here,
You
it's,
just
it's well. Here's the thing. It's every dot is like 20% of the blood.
Okay.
So if she drinks them down to like, what are you at right now?
I'm at 4.
You're at 4. Cool.
So
So
you probably should sleep at least 2. Or
maybe
try to.
maybe even 3.
Okay. Yeah, I can do 3.
3 would put him like.
You have 40%.
in like a massive flu state, sort of like
Yeah, he's
almost
gonna be
coma.
really fucking sick when he wakes up.
That's his problem. Yay! Thanks, man.
All right.
And so
He's good for something.
like I still watch him, and I'm gonna have my tentacle like Jason does with the girl in the sleeping
It's
bag.
like a
I'm like
piñata.
have him like smash him on the floor.
And I'm gonna be like, Feed, I thought you were trying to leave him.
Intact.
Like, I thought you wanted him to be humiliated on his stream.
This will humiliate him too.
Being
So-
dead?
Yes, trust me.
Well, if you're gonna kill him, maybe I can take a sip then.
Before you did that, he was hanging upside down, so I just drank it like a piñata.
Yeah, you Spider-Man him.
Oh!
If he's already on death's
better.
door, then it may be my only opportunity. To
Have a
drink.
bite. Don't kill him though.
I'm not gonna. I won't kill him, but
This
Looks
guy's
like
a bad
he's-
guy. He's done
Well,
a
you
lot of
drank
damage.
3 from him, right?
Yeah, so that's 16.
So if somebody else feeds on him, that will kill him.
right, because it would put him to the 4th dot. So
So we need to track down the runners.
I say this guy would take money from families,
So would
telling
you?
them, "I don't do that. I mock the spirits. Sorry."
well, then you know what? In that case, how about I'll do the honors.
Fine.
So you're gonna kill him?
Yeah, I'm gonna drain him. So what happens?
He's bad.
Is
He's a bad man.
He's. I see this beaten and bruised guy who's just been humiliated. I was like, and he's now in a flute. You know, in a flute. His body's fucked up. I'm just gonna say, it's time to put him out of his misery.
That's what you think.
And I'm going to lean over him and finish him off.
Alright, you will gain a stain by doing that, though.
Isn't that your predator type though?
Yes.
So what would
Well,
you
he gains
still...
a stain because he
He killed
killed
him.
somebody.
Took him down to 0.
Yeah,
He took
but
life.
that's his predator type.
Not killing people.
Well, yeah, my prototype is
Well,
I feed on people who are not healthy. So in
That
this
are
case,
almost
You're
dying.
welcome.
correct.
Well, the stain comes from he's not as bad as Feed was making him out to be. He was kind of a scummy dude, but he
Right.
wasn't like evil or trying to kill you guys. So it's feeding on a helpless target
Yeah,
gives
Right,
you the
right.
stain, essentially.
But
It's
I'm
only a helpless
rationalizing
target.
it because I don't like the guy. He was
but
a-
also knowing he was about to be killed by him anyway, it's like
Just let
might
me
as
do
well
it.
take the. You know,
Well, it would have been anyone who finished him off would have gained the stain, essentially.
What I'm saying is that was his emotional rationale is that he's gonna be killed by feed otherwise, so I might as well get his
Yeah.
last couple drops. However, that does put me at hunger 0.
Oh,
So you feel good.
so you only had 1 hunger prior to that?
No, but the thing. Well, I guess technically no. Reducing someone to death,
So,
Even if it was a tiny amount,
correct, would
fully
still.
satiate you?
Right.
Okay.
so
I wasn't sure how that worked.
I go, guys. I gotta do something.
I'm gonna play with his body.
Oh, Feed is gonna feed.
No, I'm not. I can do a rouse check for this. Pass. I take some of my blood from my wrist, and I take some of his urine from his pants, and
Oh.
I squeeze it into the blood, and I like mix it around into my hands, and I wipe it all over his body, and then he reanimates,
Oh, as a zombie?
and now he follows simple commands like come.
So now we have two
Go.
helpers.
Yeah, but he's like a puppy.
Yeah.
But you also have a
He's like a puppy.
Aw.
Yes, and a ghoul. A ghoul, a zombie, and a ghost walk into a bar. I feel like that might
Six
happen later
vampires.
tonight.
We walk into a bar. That's true.
So he
He's
says,
an anarchist.
Yeah, come.
He goes, "Ooh."
I just want to make one zombie in the game.
Well, you did it.
I did it.
Very good,
All
everyone.
right, good session, everybody. Good
That's
night.
all the help you can get.
Well,
Oh,
I'm gonna say,
we got a puppy.
all right. Yes, zombies,
What are we
ghosts.
gonna name
great.
him?
Alex.
No.
I think I'm gonna do a quick
Bradley.
jog
Bailey.
around the cemetery. See if there's anything else we've missed. Maybe the sacrificial pit. But otherwise, I think we can probably move on and try to find this crop circle.
Do we want to go to the bar and meet the anarchist? Was that still on the table? Because that was our original goal, wasn't it?
What time is
can
it
do
right
that.
now?
I would say it's maybe like midway into the evening, because I'm pretty sure you guys just woke up.
We went right to the church.
Is
Yeah, you
anyone
went
still
right-
hungry?
well,
Does anyone?
You
we
went to
went to
the
the-
you went to the restaurant and the gas station, and then to the church.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't like stay very long. It was a pretty quick.
Yeah, I'd say it's only been like maybe like 3 hours since you guys have woken up and done all that.
So it's like
So
10,
night-ish. 11.
10, 11 probably.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe 10:30.
So if you don't mind, I'll do a quick jog around the cemetery. Otherwise, I think the crop circle sounds more promising. The bar. Here's my philosophy, and tell me what you think. Dear God, those ghosts are up in the attic.
They're probably dancing.
My suspicion is that the spell that is keeping us here is connected to this
Whole situation.
sacrificial. Exactly. And so if we are to solve that situation
We can
and
leave.
find exactly,
Gotta find
and we may
Everett
not even
and
need to
Leonard.
talk to this anarch. And also, can I assume that you relayed all the information about the priest to us, or no?
Yes.
So,
I'm
the
assuming I
priest
got
said-
there and
Here's this spiel.
basically after you all killed him, I was like, okay, this is what happened with the priest
Right.
and why he's with us.
So I'll say the priest indicated, or Ignacio, my apologies, indicated that he was at the bar, but he was not apprehended at the bar. He was
He
apprehended
wasn't
outside.
sure if he was at the bar or the restaurant.
It could be one of the. They could have notified him. And from an earlier interaction we had with the owner of the restaurant, she did indicate she wanted to summon a higher authority to deal with us.
Who
Her
I
daughter,
tried to talk to, and somebody wouldn't let me.
but now perhaps we can get the jump on
Mm.
What do you
I
propose
could
we
have jumped
do?
her.
her.
Wrong. It's a figure of speech.
Also, Remy, roll me a wits.
I look
plus,
very scary. Do you all forget that?
Wits plus alertness.
Awareness.
Awareness.
I'm an obvious predator.
I was gonna say, are there birds?
Oh,
I'm
mentioned?
gonna throw my charisma. Say, Alex, catch!
3.
3.
Oh.
So you remember that there was also one other place that was that you wanted to check out that I remember that you mentioned last session, which was the library.
Yes.
Ooh, there's
Yep.
a library.
Always
I
want to go to
don't
the library
remember.
because I can absorb knowledge.
Oh yeah, because you can do the.
Yeah.
I know
Get Chris
that
together.
Oh, right.
they dropped the camera and it was destroyed. Was there anything else that the ghost hunters dropped behind them as they were running away that might be of
they
interest?
dropped a few other things. They dropped a boom mic. They dropped one of those like I forget what they're called, like ESVs or whatever. They're like the electromagnetic thing that supposedly tells them if there's like spirits. And one of them dropped a like a Ouija board.
Can I look at the map and see if there's any library on it? Because I took one from the gas station.
Yes.
Do I roll anything for that, or is there?
No. You see that there is a library on the map.
Absolutely, that's right. Is it on the way to the crop circle?
Yes, actually, it is.
Cool. Can we make a library stop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo.
Mm-hmm.
Because if there's anybody in the library, I would love to feed.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, is anyone else hungry? Does anyone else need to stock up before
Sai
possibly
is
another demon?
hungry.
Mm-hmm. Are you Alley Cat?
I'm Alley Cat.
Oh, yeah.
So I get to feed.
Classic way.
To the library?
To the
All right.
library. I just might need some lookouts as we go. I also have what's it called? Because I'm a Hikata. I have a Hikata kiss.
The
So
painful bite.
Yeah.
mhm. So they might yell a little bit. So,
Well, it's in the library. They should be quiet.
so just
They'll get kicked out.
so if they yell a little bit, act like you dropped a couple of books, and then just pick
Is
them
the
up.
library even open right now? It's like,
So you get to the library,
Break-in.
and it looks like they're just getting ready to close up for the night. So you've just arrived. You've arrived just in time to be able to make it into the library.
Excuse me, I'm gonna run right in.
Who has dominate them to keep it open for us?
Yes,
I
hello,
I do have compel.
I
Oh, there
should
you
let
go.
you know we are closing soon. So do you know what you're looking for?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Just remember, we do want to go home.
I totally understand. I'll be very fast.
I look at her with my compel. I go, stay open.
Okay, now
Do
I
we have
believe
the
you do
zombie
have to
with
make a
us?
check for that.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think so.
For humans, it just happens, huh?
Oh,
unless
For
she's
vampires,
not
it's
human.
checked.
yeah. She is just a human, so
Okay.
she's like,
However, compel may not Compel may not last long enough. Like Compel is like a simple thing. Like, stay open, and they're like, okay. And then like a couple minutes go by, they're like,
Well,
we
she
should
rolled
probably
one
close.
success.
I do have
resist.
cloud memory as well.
And
so
I'm
we
gonna
are-
go up to her.
Just keep making room for that.
And I'm gonna go, is it just you right now, or how many of you are there in here?
Well, there's a couple of us, and there's Lloyd, the security guard outside.
Oh, that's amazing. Do you think you can walk me and show me where some things are?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Some ghost hunter books.
Okay, those are quite popular. Let me show you where those are.
Okay, and then I'm gonna kind of look at Charlie to like follow me to be my like loud person. So is it just me and the librarian together?
Yeah.
Is there anybody else?
Charisma
I
and
want
dominate.
There's maybe like a couple of other people you see in the library, but it looks like they're kind of like heading towards like the checkout.
Are they all in
stand.
Okay.
flighties? Okay, they're
Okay, so I'm just gonna follow her,
We're all in robes.
All right.
and then is it in a pretty secretive spot?
No, this section, the Ghost Hunter books, they want it to be on display, so like everyone would be like able to find it very easily.
Okay, these aren't the kind that I'm looking for. Do you maybe have a little bit more occulty books?
Oh, okay, so you're looking for kind of like
Superstitions, occulty,
I have
that
a
sort of
scotch.
thing.
So we
Or-
don't really have an
or Scott.
occult section, but we do have a religious studies section.
Okay, that
has,
would be great.
Okay, let me take you down over there.
Okay.
I think that's what's more what you're looking for.
Okay, thank you. And I follow. She might be a little scared of me though, because I am kind of weird looking. So
So
I'm chattering with her. Like,
occult sort of books. She kind of asked,
I mean,
like,
ghost
trying
hunters
to
have to
find
be
out
eclectic,
why.
right?
That's true.
because
used
we're
to
in
it.
They're used to
town
it, yeah.
for ghost hunting, and we've talked to a lot of the people in town, and there's a lot of occult superstitions. So I just want to learn up on the occult superstitions of this town, just so I can have more knowledge of the town itself.
Roll me a manipulation plus subterfuge.
Yeah, that was a lot. It's huge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Librarian's just like,
Oh, that's
what?
pretty good.
I'll say it's not going to be quite as difficult because what you said technically wasn't a
Oh.
lie.
Bestial failure.
Well, no, re-roll.
Okay.
Use willpower.
Willpower.
Yeah.
Where's my willpower at?
And also, Sunshine, I'll kind of point to you and I'll say, we should stay outside and look for the security guard.
Yeah, I got
There
it.
you
down
go.
with that.
Okay, 2.
Okay, so she's kind of like, okay, that checks out.
And then
Alright.
she's very chipper, probably, so she's just.
All right, well, you can kind of see these are sort of like the college-y sort of books here.
And now are we
yeah.
more.
What's your
You're
favorite book?
My favorite book? Oh, that's a tough one. I think I like Gone with the Wind.
Aww.
And
Scott
we're
Pilgrim
hidden
versus
now?
the World.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm gonna just go behind her while she's talking to
Yeah,
her
I'm
about
talking to you
God.
Gone with the Wind.
Okay.
And I bite.
Of course.
And I bite.
Okay.
And it's a Hecata
Okay, so roll me a stealth plus manipulation.
1.
So she initially screams out, "Ah!" But you manage to like get your hand over her mouth so she doesn't scream too loud.
And then maybe.
And I
just
say,
a-
"Oh my god, I love these books. There's so many that we're looking at. This is exactly what we needed."
Roll me a manipulation plus subterfuge.
That wasn't what you were looking for.
And I see her.
Librarian's angry.
I go
Those
quiet.
were the droids we were
So
And you go, what?
Quiet.
If I have 0 subterfuge,
You just roll that.
okay, cool.
1.
Okay. So you get a few,
It's gonna be
like the
like
few
that.
kind of like people still in the library. They kind of look a little like, what? But they just kind of immediately go back to what they were doing.
And then I.
All right.
Slurpy jerky.
Slurpy jerky.
Go down to 1.
1. Yeah. So I'm gonna go down to 1, and then I lick the wound closed, and I. Oh no! Drop all the shit.
Dropped other cards.
Yes, I did.
Why would you bite my neck?
No, I didn't bite it. You had something on it. I was my
I'm gonna use
fingernail.
cloud
mosquito.
memory.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm just gonna say, like, I just scratched. You
Wait.
had like a bug on your neck.
Wait, did you cloud memory?
Yeah.
She's
Oh.
on the
How do
while I.
Because that's not a. I don't need to.
I think that's just.
You just do it.
if
Yeah.
it's-
Free action.
If they're a human, it just works.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So it clouded your memory.
What were we
You
talking
had
about?
quite a spill. Are you okay?
Yeah.
The book fell right on your head. We found you like
Wow. Maybe I should get some Advil.
this. Yeah, probably.
And maybe some crackers and
weird.
water.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little hungry.
Do you want us to walk you back up to the front?
Did you find what you were looking
Yeah,
for?
we're gonna stay in this section, but I can walk you back up real quick.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And then I'm gonna walk her back up and be like, she like slipped and a book fell on her head.
Oh
Did you gu-
dear. Let me
Did you
get some
guys
ice.
hear the
Let me get some
yelp?
ice. Let me get some ice.
Did you guys hear that yelp? I'm surprised nobody came to help her.
Oh yeah, I figured. I should have been paying more attention. Let me
Well,
get
that's
some
okay.
ice.
We were with her, and she said she's feeling kind of lightheaded. Maybe some water and crackers if you have it.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Some crack, some water.
Crap.
And so while that whole feeding was happening,
I'm investigating. I'm looking for books before I scour for secrets, specifically anything that's old. Any, like, if there's any older, like, hidden room kind of situations they might be stored in. Anything handwritten that looks like it could be culty or about the gods. Like, I'm honing in on that stuff.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation plus
Intelligence? That's
I can't wait. Sesame Street.
2. Can I re-roll these for willpower? Is that a...
yeah. So you can basically put a slash through that willpower.
3 altogether.
Ooh, 3 altogether. Okay, 1 second.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah, I'm looking for anything that looks like... Because I figure anything printed in a book isn't going to be particularly helpful, so I'm looking for any journals, anything older about gods, anything that plots
So there's
the radar.
something that catches your eye immediately. So there appears to be there's actually a few things that catch your eye.
Yeah.
There are several editions of the Farmer's Almanacs for Willerton.
I grabbed
There's also a microfilter machine. Basically, you can look at like old newspapers.
Okay, I am
Microfilm. Not
Microfiche.
going to do my Scour Secrets. The blood sorcerer unleashes rivulets of their blood, primed to search for information on a subject of their choosing. The blood washes over the object of their search, allowing the blood sorcerer to investigate vast amounts of text and volumes in a matter of minutes. The object investigated bears telltale bloodstain thereafter. It does work on objects that aren't written formats as well: painting, music, old floppy disks. Power of the storyteller's discretion.
May cause death.
Yeah.
That was very fast and very clear. Wow.
I'll take it.
All right.
Critical success for the browse check.
Okay.
So you
And
do
then-
gain.
And then it
No, you do not
is test intelligence plus blood sorcery. So 3 plus sorcerer's 3, so 6.
Get 6
So you
Are you
dice.
spray
using
your
on the
blood and then
almanac?
you learn
Yes,
stuff.
the almanac and the micro fiche. Whatever that
Okay.
was. Yeah.
So you're gonna do the almanac
Microfilm?
first.
Well, if you guys are there, I would give you copies of the almanac to start reading while I would go over the microfiche
Okay.
to start.
All right. Okay.
So that's 4 successes.
Ooh,
All right.
Nice.
Aw.
yeah, they went.
We're gonna get the knowledge.
So the microfilm,
Microfilm.
what he was describing was that it's a machine that you put slides into.
Yes, and this
Now,
does
would
work
this-
on
Just spray it on the
non-written
slides.
formats.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
so you'd have to put now. Are the slides there, Travis, as well?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So putting on the slides.
Yeah, so I'm
should-
going for that first. And then
Okay.
if you guys are here, I'll give you copies because there are multiple of Farmer's Almanacs, so we can always take those with us and start with that too.
What are we looking for again?
Okay.
Harvest God, anything related to sacrifices,
Corn.
and teeth, any references that put these together, robes, and goblin roads.
So with your successes, there's one particular article that seems to have been dated May 31st, 1888.
Hmm.
That it seems to be a
good
local
year.
preacher whose name isn't given, speaking out against the, and I quote, blood orgy in town.
Well, that just sounds like fun.
Exactly.
And
What's the
in
problem?
addition to that, you can tell that there are actually several slides that are missing. Like, very suspiciously missing.
From what dates?
So... May 31st, 1999. That something happened.
Ooh.
Is there any other kind of news articles on that day that I can cross-reference?
Go ahead and roll me another check.
And I
What
want
would
to,
that be?
since both articles were on May 31st, I want to see if I can bring up any
Moon cycle.
other Huh?
Like
Moon cycle.
1777?
Is it a full moon situation?
Yeah, like anything that's on May 31st with any other numbers
Like 1777.
And reference
The number
almanac.
665 as
and
well.
reference in the almanac. Yeah. And I also want to just look up May 31st by itself and see if anything is
Missing or
like concurrent.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
But she did a
For
roll
my
too.
follow-up investigation, I got 2 critical successes, and so 5 total.
So
These are
4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Investigation.
So
what?
you can tell on May 3rd.
This is my area.
Big wits.
So it wasn't exactly May 31st, but the weeks prior to May 31st, it would appear that there were several reports of missing persons. And it seems like you can't tell because the articles are missing, but it's almost like somebody had the stories that were being run by like the Chicago Tribune.
Mhm.
Somebody killed the story,
Mhm.
is what it seems like.
Mhm.
What's the date today?
Are we May 31st?
Are we May 20th?
The module does not say.
Hmm.
I think
said that
we
this was like
established that it
maybe
was like early
June or
fall.
July.
Okay.
Is kind of just what I was banking on.
So we're after.
So wits in investigation is what you wanted me to roll?
Yes.
Zero.
Lame.
Got
Can I
none.
just
Are
look in
there-
the almanac about May? Like, is May good for corn? Is May, like, what kind of stuff happens in May?
Go ahead and roll me a investigation check. Investigation plus wits.
In the microfilm, is there anything about the harvest god, corn, anything related to the religion that I can tell that seems to be apparent about the city? Like, are there any specific festivals that the city is, like, super into? Like, they have a weird pagan ritual that happens at some point?
There are like a harvest ritual
Mhm.
that occurs in the fall, and there is a sowing ritual that occurs in the spring.
The Wicker Man.
I got 2.
2.
Midsummer.
So looking through the almanac,
It's the bees.
you notice something that's really creepy. It's about how they
Nicolas
fertilize the corn in this town.
Ooh.
So
With
they seem
bodies?
to
Human
use
bodies.
blood and bones.
That's
to
actually
fertilize.
really good for fertilizer.
It is.
Now,
Roses
it's good
thrive.
for fertilizer, but it also, usually from farmers' almanacs, it's like, oh, and you would use chicken bones, or you would use pig bones. It doesn't specify the animal, which is very weird considering how like in depth these almanacs are.
Can we find any kind of symbolism for 665 or goblin roads? Any kind of reference to any of that kind of stuff in these materials?
Go ahead and roll me another investigation plus wits check.
Or is there any papers or anything on Ignacio Martinez and him being missing?
I do 3?
Roll me
What did I
a
roll?
investigation plus wits. for
3,
that.
as long as they're not blood dice.
Yeah. See if I can get anything. Okay, 2.
2.
You don't find anything about him.
Lame.
2 for mine.
2 for mine. What were you looking for again?
Anything 665, goblin roads, anything that feels like the occulty correlation.
No, you're not seeing anything. And you said you were rolling a check for something?
No, I already checked my fertilizer.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything else about the almanac that stands out to us, or any other books in this library that seem suspicious?
Ooh, can I look up for now?
As
No,
you're
no.
as you're about to start looking through more, you hear a voice on the intercom say, "All right, everybody, we're closing the library in 5 minutes. If you have any last checkouts, go to the counter now."
I'm going to obfuscate and stay past closing
Ooh.
to investigate the building itself.
Okay.
Because I feel like there's a hidden book stashed in a wall somewhere.
So do you all try and like hide and like stay in the library?
We're outside to go
You're
see
outside?
the security guard.
Okay.
What is nearby the
I can
library?
do Silence of Death.
But then everything goes silent, so I'll do unseen passage and hide for a hot
So
second.
are you two gonna try and hide in the
I have
library?
uncanny grip, so I can try to get up and soar.
Try and get on the roof.
Or I have a soaring leap and uncanny grip, so I can try to jump really high and just hold on to like something up
Okay.
high just until they close.
Okay, go ahead and roll me
Well, is
a
it a first or second story building?
first only one story building.
Soaring leap is free, and uncanny grip is 1. And I pass.
All right.
So
And I'm guessing you obfuscate as well.
I guess so. I
Yeah, I
got
think you
my
have unseen
unseen.
I go way
passage.
outside.
But I have to do a check for unseen, I think.
The boys
Yeah,
are
yeah,
outside
we're
again.
outside again.
We don't like to
One of these,
learn.
I'm hanging out with Mr. Daniels.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Aw. I went up 100.
Did we?
Did
Did
he come
you
in the
give us
library?
all?
No, he's
almanacs
still
though?
outside.
Okay.
Yes, I gave you
Well,
guys.
only
Because there
that.
were how many almanacs were there total?
There was 2.
2. Okay,
Ah,
so I would
so
have given
probably-
you one, and then I would have probably given you guys one because I was working on the microfilm.
And you guys
So-
are welcome to roll an investigation check.
So I
to
would
see
have
if
snuck
you-
Yeah.
outside, handed you an almanac, and gone
Okay.
inside.
So can I roll on the
We're gonna
almanac?
stay late.
Yeah.
I would like to roll academics. Academics intelligence.
Okay, I will allow that.
In order to see if there's anything that. So I want to use that to suss out things that are
Nice,
not
nice.
academic.
Okay.
So things that seem more superstitious than they would be scientific.
Okay.
You're a professor. You should have this.
Hopefully. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So you determine that you're able to, glean the blood thing,
Right.
the blood and bone thing, which was weird, the way that it's like so unspecific in here. But the way that it's presented in this almanac, the way that, they give the dialogue, the way that it instructs the farmers to, make sure you have, you dripped the blood into the fertilizer. Like, it almost sounds like ritualistic, the way that
Right.
they're doing this. The way it's being presented. Specifically, it sounds
How
like...
old is the almanac? Is it published like recently, or like is
So
it
this
an
is
older
an
book?
older edition of the almanac. This is maybe like 20, 30 years ago. It seems almost like rituals like European pagans would have participated in.
I'm going to describe that to you guys. It seems like they're describing pagan rituals and hiding it in the almanac. Can I try to find any other rituals that may be relevant?
Is there any crop circle relevance?
Right? Anything like, make a crop circle if you're going to
In this
sacrifice
symbol.
someone, or anything along those lines.
Go ahead and roll me another check.
Do. Two.
So the other thing that seems weird that you're able to determine from the almanac is the emphasis on corn. Like, that most, farms, especially in this area, have started switching to, soy because it's a more productive crop with,
Right.
better yield.
The children of the corn.
They've really grandfathered on to corn here. It doesn't really seem like it would be as profitable as it is, but somehow the corn farms here are turning a profit.
Because they're made with the dead.
Almanacs usually talk about future stuff too, right?
Yes, that's
So
what
can
it
we
is.
see anything for now?
Right.
You don't see it really talking about anything like, just
Current.
get ready to do the same thing next year.
I should say, so on the date
There
that
seems
would
to be
have
a lot of
been...
confidence that
What
they
is
don't
that?
really have to change up what they're doing.
11, 11,
Well,
21.
does it
1,
go
1.
back to 1922?
The almanacs?
Yeah.
So, they don't really seem to all be there. There just seems to be kind of random years that are there. This was, the kind of random year that you got.
Well, no, I mean, does it have information that far back, or in a given almanac?
You'd have to go into the library and look.
Okay, so
We're there.
We're hidden.
all right. I'm gonna say it seems like the others are gonna find anything else hidden inside there. So why don't we take a look around the surrounding areas and buildings, see
And
what's
so when
around
you
us.
walk in, you also hear on the intercom, "We're closing in 5 minutes."
We
What's
can
the
let
crow
them in
situation
afterwards.
by the library?
Hmm?
What's the crow situation by the library? Or
You don't see any
magpies?
crows.
Magpie.
Magpies. You don't
Magpies.
see any.
Do we? So I'm gonna put the book down, and with the actually I'll keep it with me. I'll just kind of sneak it out. I'll check it out
Do
officially.
you two guys, do you go in with them, or do you just both hang outside?
Still gonna be hanging outside.
We can let you
check
in
it out.
later.
You should feel out the librarians and see what their views are on all
Feel
of
out the librarians. That's
Feel
fucking rude.
Okay. While you guys are both outside, go ahead and roll me, both of you guys, roll me an awareness plus wits.
Wait for what? For what?
No, not you.
Oh,
No.
for being outside.
No, you went back inside, so you don't get to make the check.
Listen to the ghost.
I got 4 total, but it is because I got two crits, but it is going to be a messy crit.
Okay.
If it affects anything.
Andy?
So what was it? What's plus awareness?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. That's 6, I believe.
6 successes?
Well, no, 6 dice.
Oh.
Super succeed.
Yeah. Sorry. Wait, that one's 1, 2, 3.
3 successes?
Yeah.
And you got 4 successes?
4 successes with a messy.
Okay. So, with Andy, with your 3 successes, so
Yes.
you're able to hear off in the distance what appears to sound like a helicopter.
Which way does it come from?
Like south.
While I look in that direction, I go, do you guys hear that?
Yeah.
And you hear it kind of like turn around.
Okay, it sounds like it's turning around though.
And when it turns around, it just goes really quick. And then it's gone.
Over them or
Over them.
Do you guys see anything?
Okay, so I jumped up with my soaring leap, and I held on with my uncanny grip until
Right.
it closed. And then once it closed, I dropped down. And then I walked over back to them, and I say, did we find any occult stuff about just teeth in general?
Not yet, but we can look.
Okay, should I go over back into... you're doing your scour
And this is
secrets?
while they're locking up.
I'm outside with the boys.
The security guard says, like, "Sir, I'm sorry, I can't let you in. They're closing up."
Oh, that's fine. And I'll be hiding the book away.
Roll me a stealth check.
Yeah.
And I tell Remy, are you doing scour secrets? They have all of an occult section over
I
here as
certainly
well.
can. I was going to also look for any like hidden journals, anything, if there's a back room anywhere, all that kind of stuff too.
Okay.
Oh, can you see the unseen?
I can also...
4 successes.
4 successes. He's like,
Didn't see
"Come on,
anything.
man, get out of here." He doesn't see you take the book though.
Great. Yeah, because I was like bringing it to put it back to take it away. Oh, okay. Thank you. And I
want to
will
do
step back with them.
the binding fetter in here as well.
You guys don't see anything.
Okay.
Nothing magical.
You're asking me?
No, I'm telling you, you don't see anything magical.
Okay.
You're the GM
Where's
now.
Ignacio?
Ignacio's
That's not
with
gonna
us, but when
Just
they
hang out.
closed, he was invisible, so...
Can I check out this Bible?
And surely enough, you see the librarian. She locks the door, closes up.
So then I drop
The rest
down.
of the librarians, they head out. The security guard, he's there, but he stays out front.
They have a security guard
They
just
have
For
one
a
security
small
guard
town?
for
for
a,
a small
library.
library.
Must
So
be some important info there.
I'm going to scour secrets on the occult section to see if anything else of our situation paints off of it.
All right.
So I want to go up to the security guard.
So
All right.
3.
How you doing tonight?
Good.
And then,
Can I help you?
yeah. How come you're guarding this little library?
Because it's my job.
Who hired you? Who owns this library?
Nancy Smith, the librarian.
Is she cool?
Yeah.
You get along with her?
Yeah.
And then I activate compel. I said, can you go home?
All right.
He goes, yes, I can go home. But he doesn't leave.
Go home? I sent him home.
All right. He fucks off.
I got a 3 for scour secrets.
I'm
on the
gonna
occult
let them
section.
in. I'm gonna
Okay.
unlock it.
You unlock it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you said that you scour secrets?
Yeah, on the occult section specifically.
Okay.
Trying
Just
to
do
find if there's
everywhere.
anything.
Just do everywhere.
Well, it could take
Well,
hours
it's
for the whole
faster,
library.
I know.
Yeah. But then
I
after
know
this, I will look for other
everything.
secret rooms. Or you guys should look for secret
Are there
rooms
any
right now.
children in this town? Like, is there a children's section?
Yes.
Oh, there's got to be a creepy nursery rhyme in a book somewhere.
I'm gonna look for that.
So
Can't
Scour
even
Secrets,
shout.
you know that there's kind of like an anthropological book there that seems like it's maybe out of place.
I will look at it.
It seems to detail like Native American gods.
Does it click with the name that Sunshine knew?
What was the name?
Dagon.
Dagon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Does it match out?
No, it doesn't seem to match out.
Can I see if there is, like, can I use wits and awareness? I guess it might be investigation.
So while that's
see-
happening, before that happens, actually, everyone roll me a awareness plus wits. Everyone.
Okay.
3.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Damn.
4.
3.
One and a crit.
Okay. So anyone who rolled a 3 hears a very loud thud come from the back of the library.
We gonna check that out?
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah, I'm
Did
gonna
you
go
hear
check
that?
that out. I heard
you hear
that.
I'm already.
I'm
creeping
outside.
Anybody
but-
roll over a 3?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, we're outside, but
Okay.
we still hear from
I
outside.
let you in though.
So you hear, so with a 5, you hear something that sounds like recon.
Where's it coming from?
Back of the library?
Inside?
No, from outside.
Oh. I go around the side of the building, and I want to stealthily go back there so I can't be heard.
Roll me a stealth check.
Okay, we got it.
And Travis, for those of us who were inside and heard the thump and the sound,
Was that inside?
well, no, we were inside.
I know, but was the thump inside? Is what I'm
Ooh, I got a lot.
We,
7
no,
dice.
all we know is that it's towards the back of the library. He knows that it's outside.
I got
No,
7 dice for stealth, so.
But I'm
Okay.
saying the recon was outside, is what he said. I'm
Correct,
asking if the thump
4.
was inside
The
We
thud
don't-
was from outside as well.
from outside
Correct.
as well.
4 dice. 4 successes.
4 successes,
Yeah.
okay. So you see 4 guys and a van with them in military garb behind the library.
No robes. Military garb?
Military garb?
Seems like it's too expensive for this small town.
Shit. So I that would require too much thinking.
Send your zombie at him.
Well, because he's still with them, I would
Yeah,
by
have it.
myself.
Alex just walk over.
I go back to them, and I go, guys, we're not alone.
Nastia just waves.
No. There's guys in a van with military garb.
It's the van.
Well, they know the secrets then. We should question.
Was the van military?
Yeah.
Was it white?
It looked like a Humvee.
Did
Please
they have
tell
one?
Go up
It's
to them and
a
act lost.
Tell me this.
How many
Did
were
they
there?
have?
Roll another awareness check.
Why is this
Did they
bad?
look like actual soldiers, or did they look like?
They had bulletproof vests on.
They
But
probably
their
know some
hair, their armor, other things. Or do they look like
4.
4?
Yeah.
nor?
Are there
So
any
you
windows
hear
inside out?
a loud from the back of the library.
There's a gas can.
No,
No, it sounds like a
roll me a
radio.
technology check.
Are there any
And
windows
technology
inside
and what?
out?
Yeah, there's windows.
Can we like
Can
go
we
up to
go
the
over
window
to
and
this?
be sneaky and look at them?
Oh, you guys are still
Yes,
invisible.
yeah.
So
right?
technology
Yeah.
and what?
Technology plus intelligence.
It's 3 dice at least, so it's not
So
bad.
we go over to the window.
As invisibles.
Invisibly.
And I'm behind them,
Okay.
like quite a ways behind them, so they can't see me from the window. But I'm like,
Heightened senses? Right?
1.
I don't have any of that. But I'm
You don't know what this is. Roll me awareness plus awareness plus wits.
since I'm with them, even though I'm not. Okay,
4.
1.
1.
1. Kayla, what did you get?
1.
So you can tell very clearly written on one of their arms is the word "First Light."
No.
That's never good.
And Travis, I'm going to be running towards the front of the library and trying to peek around the back, not around the whole back, but like around to the alleyway to see if they're starting to come around this way.
Is there a phone here?
Yes.
Can I call the lady who owns the hotel and ask her if she knows what first light is?
All right.
What do any of us know what first light is? Because she would say, she would tell us.
Is that an occult roll of some sort?
So all of you would know this. First Light is a special task force of the Second Inquisition.
That's what I was
That's what I
wondering.
thought.
No one ever suspects the Second Inquisition.
Who told them?
I don't know.
Fucking old lady at the goddamn bar.
She called a higher authority.
You're not.
Good thing her
Consequences.
daughter didn't show up.
You're not in here with me. You can't yell at me.
No, that's why I'm at the front. Like,
No, remember the higher authority was her granddaughter.
yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad she didn't. Yeah. Anyway, but looking around that alleyway, is anyone coming up from that way?
No. As
How
far as
many
you
of
can.
them are there?
So there's 4 of them out back.
Oh, yeah.
While still
And
looking at
you can also tell with your success that one of them appears to be using a thermite torch to cut through the back door.
Oh, no.
real quick while we're still in here, is there any like secret rooms or anything that looks hidden in the place?
Doesn't look like it.
I'm gonna take the
Now, oh wait. So there is a basement. That's where the machine you were using was in.
Okay, but there was nothing sketchy about the place when I was going to pass over. I will steal the one anthropology book about the Native American gods.
Okay.
Like, we should head out the front
Guys,
door.
we need to get the fuck out of here.
Head front door. Still
And we need
invisible.
to
Just
run.
So as soon as you say that, the door in the back collapses, and you hear 4 voices scream, "Let's go!"
Shit. I'm still invisible.
stealthy in the back.
I'm still looking
I'm still in the
invisible.
side of the
And
building.
you hear several guns go off.
Duck.
Yeah, I'm ducking behind shit, but I'm trying to run to the front door, but I'm behind
Same.
any
Yeah.
sort of bookcases or whatever.
Okay.
Same.
What? All right, Travis. Before this fully goes underway, what are the nearby
Oh my
buildings?
god.
Let me pull up the map.
I
Consequences
scowled.
of our actions.
I very scowled.
That's what happens when you choke a crow or whatever.
So, who was it?
Why
that
did you
initially-
choke the crow?
Whatchamacallit? Who was
So
actually
there's a
annoying
nearby
the
school.
lady?
And
Yeah, she
there's
wouldn't recognize all
also
of
the
us.
motorcycle/diner.
Oh, that's next to us?
Yeah, that's pretty close by. That's
The-
like right down the street.
The bitch saw us go in.
But she only ever met, I think, the 3 of you, right?
And there's the Hotel Willerton.
She didn't meet the other
It's
3
also
of us.
nearby.
Okay.
So she
I'm
only meets there by
gonna.
3.
Run to the Hotel Willerton.
And the graveyard.
I think the school may be better.
Okay.
We need fucking Nazaria to fucking help us.
I mean,
I think
a
we
school
should lead
would
them
might
to
not
the vein
appreciate
and try
us
to get
bringing
them
them to
into
her.
the acid strip.
Okay. So, is everyone in the library hidden?
I'm not in the library. I'm on the side of the building.
I'm invisible.
I'm also at one of the. I'm not at the side of the
So-
building. I'm at the front of the
Well,
building.
let me ask you this: who all is in the library? Okay, you're in the
She
library.
let me in earlier.
Okay, are you stealthing?
Here's what I want to do. I look at them and I'll be like, get ready to sprint for the front door. And I'm going to use chemistry again.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm just going to yell frag out. And I'm going to have a projection of a grenade that lands in front of them and then explodes.
All of them say, "Shit!"
Run!
And I fucking run.
We
And
run
we
out.
I'm gonna use
book
my
it through the front
fortitude
door.
resilience now to book it.
I go around to the front of the building and I watch them
Steal
leave.
their
Yeah,
van.
I'm gonna-
They can't chase us if they don't
Oh.
have a car.
So
Slash
I'm
the
at
tires.
the front
Oh, yeah,
where he
that's
is. I'm gonna go to the school, and I'm gonna dash off.
All right.
So I'm gonna
Were you gonna go steal their van?
well, I'm gonna go tell my zombie drive van building.
The school
Huh?
Into the library.
into the
It's a
school.
library, yeah.
Okay. Oh, drive the van into
Yeah.
the library.
Yeah.
Make sure it doesn't run so they can't chase us.
Okay.
Yep.
And so you hear a loud crash several minutes later of the van crashing through the library.
Good use for a zombie.
Okay. And so you all book it to the school then?
Still
Yeah.
invisible.
Yes, science.
You used what for the fake grenade?
Chemistry.
So Rob knows.
Yeah, throws. What is that called? Like a
Illusionary grenade.
illusionary grenade.
So we went to the school.
Well, hold on. I ran to the school.
We all followed.
You guys all decide where you're going. If you want to go to the school, you can follow me. You can listen to me. I said I'm going to the school. And I said
Power
we should go
numbers.
to the school. Doesn't mean you listen to me.
We'll go. I want to see if they have any
Fucking go to
creepy
the
nursery
school.
rhymes.
Okay.
I'm not. Yeah, I'll follow everybody to the school.
All right. Everyone heads to the school
Yeah.
then?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't split the party.
As stealthily as possible so they don't see us and know where we're
Smart.
That'll be later.
Yeah.
going. We'll never see
I
each other
figure
again.
there are so many. As a person who used to go to school, there are so many places to hide at a school.
All
Do
right.
they see us
so,
going to the school?
That's why I said stealthily invisible.
Well, us. But
Well,
we're
You two are
running
invisible.
like-
Well, there was
We ran
a fake
first.
grenade and
You're
then a
chilling with
van
the
ran
van.
into the thing, so they're probably distracted. Hopefully.
And I'm not.
And we
invisible.
also ran first. You guys were invisible. The only ones they really could have seen would have been you two, and they're probably distracted by your grenade, and you're very stealthy.
And a van
And a
running
van.
into the building.
True.
Yeah.
And a zombie.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I don't know
it's
about
a
getting
zombie.
that- I don't know, like confirming that undead over here was great, but
Well, when you get to the school, roll me an investigation check.
Investigation
Wits plus
and what?
investigation or
Yeah,
what?
wits plus investigation.
Can I do wits plus awareness instead?
Everyone?
Nope.
You can do that instead.
Okay.
Ha!
Fine, I'll do wits plus awareness.
3 plus a critical, so
What's this?
is that 2, so 4?
do you prefer awareness or
so-
investigation?
Just
Investigation, if possible.
It's like a sloppy crit.
4.
One success.
Ask any
3.
sloppy crit.
So, with your
Well, that just
4
doesn't
successes,
count.
Yeah,
did
well-
anybody get higher than 4?
If you
No.
roll any successes at
Okay.
all, that doesn't
So,
count.
4 successes.
yeah.
If you roll like
you
this,
find
then
the
that's
nurse's
terrible.
office.
That's
Okay.
like rolling one in D&D.
And
Oh, okay.
in the nurse's office,
One,
you
2.
see that there are 2.
I got
Okay.
sloppy crit.
Well, she got the highest roll, which
Okay.
was the kind of the hidden thing that was in here. You find the nurse's office, and inside the nurse's office, there are 3 bags of blood in a refrigerator.
I will take them. Because I'm a falcon.
Well,
Does
you're
anyone else
probably going to need
backer? Because I'll
them.
toss you one. No? All for me then.
All for you.
So, did anybody roll a 3?
Yes.
You rolled a 3?
Yes.
Okay. So you do find that there are a few lockers in the school that are big enough that an adult could fit into them.
Was the
I
school
shoved
open?
Fred into a locker.
And did anybody
Just-
roll 2? Okay, so with a 2,
Kind of.
you were able to determine that there is a basement in here.
I have one.
Was the school open? Is there like night
No,
classes
it's
that
closed.
happen?
It's closed.
So we broke in?
That's
Yeah, you
6
broke
guys.
that.
Just
sloppy
making sure there
crit is
weren't
like a
night
one?
classes because blood vampires. So
No,
A
no,
sloppy
no.
crit
It's
is like
really
a one?
bad. It means something terrible happens. Yeah, it's like a 1.
Travis,
Nothing like a school
with-
basement to be creepy.
with the
'Cause-
knowledge that
I'll explain later.
we could, I'm gonna basically tell them, very quietly, look, if you need to hide somewhere, these lockers, people can fit in them, and I'm going to climb up like one of the, like drainage pipe kind of things and try to get to the roof
Okay.
and
There's the
crawl around
basement.
the roof.
Basement
Y'all.
time.
Basement.
There's a basement here.
Check out the basement.
Fucking go.
I'll head to the basement.
Same.
Text me if there's something cool.
We'll go to the roof.
All right, come here. I'll help you up.
Mm-hmm. Basement
Alright.
gals.
Okay, so you go up onto the roof, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Are there
What
any,
do you do is
are there any
down
magpies on the
Are you
roof?
looking for the like?
There are
you
no
looking for the library
magpies
to
on
see if
the
they're
roof.
coming in?
Yes.
Keeping a watch.
But when you climb up to the roof, roll me another awareness plus wits.
Okay. 1.
3.
Okay. Looking something up.
And what I'm doing, Travis, though, is I am staying low. Like, basically, if they were across the way, I'm like crawling along the roof to get to the edge so I can see over.
Okay.
Is this a flat roof or a sloped roof? Or
Hold on a
little
sec.
border edge to hide behind.
a little wall?
Also, if it's anything dead that I should be aware of,
No, nothing dead.
then I would roll a dice.
All right, John.
Oh God,
Another demon.
not the roof demon!
And actually, it sounds like maybe he rolled like shit. Hold on. Oh, no, a little better than I thought. That's 4 successes.
Oh shit.
As a sniper's bullet finds its way onto you,
Fuck.
You
sort
into
of
the
climbing
fucking-
out into the open.
Well,
You
hold on.
dumb-
Where are they? Where I should say, where are they aiming from?
You can roll me another check to determine this.
Okay.